Alright, hey, Shalom. I want to begin by giving all glory and praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Recha Kodash. Double honors to our beloved elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopefully elect. And Shalom to all the beloved Aki and pushing his truth with sincerity. It's your brother Atazawan from the GMS Columbus, Ohio branch. Coming back again with another video through the Spirit. And just going to be another quick hit video. Alright, pushing the spirit of diligence, daily videos. Alright, to exhort the flock. Okay, and to make our calling and election sure, man. You see? But ultimately, man, I was just thinking about a precept in the Hebrews 13th chapter, in particular the 14th verse, came to mind. All right. And, just meditating on, the state of the world, and ultimately, us understanding, all right, that we have no true place here. Okay, we are as pilgrims, as it is written in Second Esdras, the 16th chapter. All right, and that's the spirit that we should be coming in and harping on, understanding that ultimately, all right, this isn't our rest, as it is written in Micah, the 2nd chapter, in the 10th verse. But real quick, this is Hebrews 13 and 14. I'm gonna start at 13. It says, "Let us go forth, therefore, unto him without the camp, bearing his reproach. For here we have no continuous city, but we seek one to come," right? And ultimately us applying it to now, okay, being in Babylon the Great. All right, like I said, we have no continuous city. All right, we're not in our place of rest. We're not set up in our land. Okay, like the scriptures say in Baruch this day. And what's at the 3rd chapter? This is Baruch 3 in verses 8. It says, "Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse," right? And us being Israelites, we are still under the captivity of the Edomites, you see. And we know that ultimately we have been through countless captivities, throughout the generations. All right, but we are still in captivity, man. Whether people believe it or not, a lot of people try to, push, that we are free, because Esau threw us a bone, so on and so forth. But ultimately, we are still in a captive state, plain and simple. It says, and to be subject to payments, you see, employees, according to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from Yahweh our God, right? Because, when you deal with it, all right, dealing with ultimately Adam, and, the generations after him, they were the ones to, who were set up, all right, in the beginning to push righteousness on the planet. All right, the spirit or the scriptures speak about, Adam receiving that breath of life, which in that, came with what the commandments, the law, so on and so forth. That's why they had knowledge on sacrificing, all right, etc. Because Adam was given that breath of life from the Heavenly Father, Yahweh. You see, in the generations after him, his descendants, as it is written, the giants, or the renowned ones, you see, the sons of God, they were, like I said, set up to push righteousness in the earth, you see. But like I said, through the iniquity of our fathers, which departed from Yahweh our God, right? So us falling from that state throughout the generations, all the way through to the time of Moses, after that, you see, us establishing the kingdom, through David, and Solomon, and, that ultimately being rent, after, Solomon's fall. We have been in perpetual captivity since, all right, even into this very day, to this modern time, being in Babylon the Great. See? Verse 9, it says, "Hear, Israel, the commandments of life. Give ear to understand wisdom." See? And that's our whole objective, us being Israelites. Lord willing, being of the elect, okay, turning back to the law, statutes, and the commandments of the Heavenly Father and His Son, and applying them, all right, and being renewed, you see. But with us knowing all these things, like I said, here we have no continual city, but we seek one to come. All right, we have to be in the mindset of understanding